What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be predicting UFC Fight Night, Medic versus Rodriguez. But we are also going to be predicting, I think we're going to be just predicting the next main events for the next coming up cards, because I can only predict 3 fights in this card, bro. This card sucks ass. Fucking 2 out of 10 garbage, bro. I mean, I know some fighters. I know Verbetsky. I guess I know both of those guys. But, like, Oban Elliott, bro. Ludovic Klein, yeah. But, like, sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to predict these top 3 fights for this. And then I think I'm going to do some main events for the next upcoming shit. And then I'll still be making prediction videos for those as well. You know, I might change my mind to, like, who knows. But I'm going to be giving my early predictions for main events coming up. So let's get into this. We'll start with Alexander Rakic versus Marcin Tybura. Rakic making his fucking heavyweight debut. I have no idea why this dumbass went to heavyweight. I think this is a terrible decision. This dude hasn't won a fight. I think I just looked it up since like 2021. Where he beat, or maybe it was 2023 probably, where he beat Thiago dos Santos. So this motherfucker hasn't won in a hot minute. Marcin Tybura has won more recently, but he's also really old, obviously. I mean, 43? Fucking damn, bro's grandpa might retire after this fight. Who knows, if he loses. But looked not great against Tyrell Fortune. Tyrell Fortune was just kind of younger and had more athleticism than Tybura. Tybura doesn't really have a lot left in him. I mean, he's just old, man. I think he's just here for the paycheck at this point. And clearly this dude also just loves to fight. I think at that point, in a country like his, he's probably rich enough to retire, but I think he clearly just loves to fight at this point. And I'm actually going to be taking 43-year-old Marcin Tybura to win by decision over Alexander Rakic. I don't think this is a good choice for Rakic. Honestly, I just don't think he's that good. I mean, light heavyweight, he's getting beat by anybody that's anything worth a damn. Just getting knocked out by a jab against Shamil Ghazi last. Knocked out by Yuri. Lost to Ankalaev. I think there was another loss before, somewhere in between. You lost to Jan Blachowicz, which, yes, those are all obviously really good fighters. So, not Shamil. I just realized he didn't get fucking jabbed KO'd by Shamil Ghazi. He got jabbed KO'd by Azamat Murzakanov. That's a little different. But still, he does really lose to really good people, but I just don't think he's going to have it in heavyweight. I think obviously he is going to be faster and lighter, and that might actually be the problem because, at this point, that might be all it really takes to beat Marcin Tybura if you're not pure ass, is to just be more athletic than him. He obviously just old as shit, bro. But I still trust Marcin Tybura. Hell, he might be able to do something with the grappling. Had that submission against, I don't remember who the fuck it was against, but against somebody, I mean, it was a few years ago, but, still has some level of grappling in him. I just think he's going to be able to take this by decision. I'm going to say split decision by Marcin Tybura. Next, we got Jan Blachowicz versus Navajo Sterling. Navajo popping in on short notice after Guzkov decided to have that terrorist event last week. Fuck you, Guzkov. I can't believe I ever believed in you. I'll never be picking you again. Yeah. Big step up for Sterling, obviously. Jan Blachowicz coming off the draw with Guzkov. I mean, still a danger in this division. I mean, you can never count out Jan Blachowicz, bro. And that's why, I'm taking Jan Blachowicz also by decision. I'm taking double decision. Jan Blachowicz, 2 Russians getting it done. I have no idea. I don't think either of them are Russian. I think one of them's like Polish, and I have no idea what the other one is. But yeah, I'm taking Jan Blachowicz by decision. I just think he's already obviously been training. I don't think Navajo's not been training, or I don't think he wouldn't have took this fight on such short notice, because, this is a dangerous guy. So I think he's been training a little bit. I don't know, at 4. Maybe he was ready for, like, another small fight that he was maybe preparing for. But, big step up. And, Jan Blachowicz is literally, you could make the argument to be one, like, literally could have beat everybody that he's, like, literally you could make the argument he beat Adesanya. You could make the argument he beat Pereira. I think he definitely beat Guzkov. I had him winning that fight. I don't know why the fuck it was a draw. I think there's one more, draw with Ankalaev, which you could argue he won. I mean, Jan Blachowicz is still dangerous, bro. Obviously, another old head, not as old as Marcin Tybura, but obviously still old. But the difference is I still think Jan Blachowicz got this shit pretty well, bro. I mean, Jan Blachowicz is still a danger. Obviously, Navajo Sterling's going to have the speed advantage. He's going to have the younger, bigger... he's just younger, man. You know what I mean? You got that. You always have that young advantage when you're facing these old heads. But I think these old heads are going to show them this card that they don't care. I mean, they don't really. Alexander Rakic ain't exactly like a new prospect or anything, but Navajo Sterling is, and I think he's about to lose his O, brother. Give me Jan Blachowicz by majority, 29-28 decision. Last but not least, we got the main event: Uros Medic versus Daniel Rodriguez. Rodriguez coming out of prison. I don't even know what he'd be like, Magni last or something. I don't even know what the fuck Daniel Rodriguez has been doing. Uros Medic coming off and knocking literally like just everybody the fuck out. Jeff Neal, some other guys. Who the fuck did he just knock out? I forgot. Was it Magni? I don't think it was Neil Magny. But Uros Medic comes in and either gets finished or finishes everybody. I think he has a 100% finish rate just in his career, whether he loses or wins. The bro dangerous. Literally goes out there and just throws left hands. I mean, his left hook, obviously absolute fucking monstrous. I'm going to be taking fucking Uros Medic here. I don't think the best base for MMA is going to prison for 2 months and then coming back to fight somebody that's this dangerous and striking. I just don't think that's a very good idea. Daniel Rodriguez also is just kind of, a pretty basic fighter, bro. He's not bad by any means, but he's just not great, I don't think. Probably, deserves to be ranked, but, it's like a fringe top 15 kind of guy, you know what I mean? In that 15 to 11 range, probably won't ever go higher than that. I don't know if he's been higher than that, not going to lie. I do not remember. But, give me Uros Medic by round 1 KO. I think he's going to get it done pretty easy. I think this is going to be a banger fight. I think these top 3 fights could save the card. Who knows? There could be some better fights on here. Like I said, most cards look bad, but end up being a little better than we thought. And we got to know this main event's going to be 10 times better than the terroristic event that we just went through. But, give me Marcin Tybura by split decision, Jan Blachowicz by 29-28 majority, and give me Uros Medic by round 1 KO over Daniel Rodriguez. Bro's going out cold. Next, we'll go to Quillen Salkild versus Gamrot. Obviously, as we know, big fan of Quillen Salkild. I have a signed card by him. I have a signed glove by him. Shout out to my buddy that I do predictions with. Big ups on that. Got it for an engagement present. I love him. But, big step up in competition. I mean, Gary Yush obviously is still a very good fighter, but when you can, put him out by bumping into him, that's, it's whatever. I mean, he gets put out. And, Quillen actually had a little, got dropped a little bit, a bit of a flash knockdown, and, got held down on the ground for a little bit. Obviously got back up and managed to finish the fight. But, he's not fighting somebody that just goes out to literally, fucking the win. So, Mateusz Gamrot, obviously a very good fucking grappler. Just submitted somebody, I don't remember, Mateusz Rebetsky maybe. I don't know why I randomly am thinking that. But obviously getting dropped and subbed by Oliveira. Has to win against Arman Sarukian, which is obviously a very good fucking win. Literally, I think the only person in the UFC so far to beat Arman. I don't remember when he got knocked, because he's been knocked out before, but I don't remember if that was in his UFC career or in his, I can't remember if that was the regional scene. But Mateusz Gamrot, very dangerous on the ground. Striking's decent, but not great. Obviously, not really a striker, more of a grappler, submission guy, but, not somebody you should take lightly on the feet. Not somebody that's absolute trash on the feet, you know what I mean? Like a fucking Jalton Almeida or a fucking, any of these fucking wrestle fuckers that was on the last card. But, give me Quillen Salkild by round 2 give me round 2 TKO by Quillen Salkild. I think Quillen Salkild is a real deal. I think this is a big step up in competition, but I think it's a step up in competition that Quillen's going to be able to get through. I think he's got really good grappling. We haven't seen it a whole lot. We've only really seen it. I mean, he obviously submitted Jamie Malarkey. Obviously Jamie Malarkey's really not that good. Shit. But actually, might as well look at that. We can see their height. He's going to have a big reach advantage. Didn't know that. I figured, honestly, I thought Gamrot was going to have the reach. Gamrot seems like a very lankier guy, but Quillen's a lanky guy too, to be honest. But Quillen's going to have a 2-foot-inch height advantage and a 5-inch reach advantage. That's going to help him a lot. Like I said, I think Quillen's Sal Kill is just really good, man. Give me round 2 TKO for Quillen Sal Killed. Next, we got Islam. We got 330. You know what? I'm actually going to skip. We're just going to do all the fight nights. I'm going to skip this since this is a whole numbered card. I'm going to be doing a whole I know I'll be predicting a lot of fights on that one. It's these cards were like, this card looks like I might also get a lot in too, but I'm still going to skip to this one. But Anthony Hernandez versus Gregory Rodriguez. I'm super excited for this fucking fight, bro. I love Gregory Rodriguez. I love RoboCop a lot. I like Anthony Hernandez too, but I mean he's whatever. I don't care. But Gregory Rodriguez, Gregory Rodriguez, obviously fucking big power, decent BJJ. Is bad nowhere on the feet or on the ground. The biggest problem is bro only really lasts a round and a half. If you can get past that, he's going to gas out and he's going to fucking die. Because he just doesn't have a gas tank at the end of the day. Anthony Hernandez, obviously decent pretty good grappler, decent bit of submissions, also a pretty good striker. Compared to Gregory Rodriguez, I don't think it's that great. Obviously, getting finished by Strickland to the body. Bro's clearly chinny to the body, and that's honestly one of the biggest reasons I'm taking Gregory Rodriguez. Give me round 1 TKO Gregory Rodriguez. He's going to be ripping them body kicks. He has crazy body kicks. Also, he's just fucking so powerful. I don't see any world where, unless Anthony Hernandez manages to grapple fuck him the whole time, and I think Rodriguez's fucking grappling is good enough to definitely not let that happen. So this is going to get stuck on the feet, and Anthony Hernandez is going to eat some of them body kicks, and at some point get fucking put out cold. I'm calling it. Like I said, give me round 1 TKO or KO for Gregory Rodriguez. I think he's going to take this. I think Hernandez is about to go on a little bit of a down streak, brother. I just love Rodriguez. I think he's going to go on an up streak here. I think he's going to win this fight, and then depending on who he gets next, he can go. Barack Obama might go on a title run. Let me tell you, I'm here on my Charles Oliveira comeback. Give me Barack Obama round 1 TKO or KO. Like I said, I think he might put him out cold. Next, Song Yadong versus Umar Nurmagomedov. Another banger. It's really these next 2 weeks that we get through that aren't going to be good, and then we should be good on fucking getting the event might not be the best, but at least the main event. I'm targeting these dog shit main events, bro. But Quillen Salco versus Gamrot isn't awful. Actually, that's not an awful one. I like that one a lot. But still, the rest of the card, even though I just said it's dog shit still. But Umar Nurmagomedov versus Song Yadong. I forget where this is, in China, I think, or is this in Abu Dhabi? Is this? I feel like this is where Umar's from. I feel like I don't remember. But Umar coming off the win off against Figgy. I think he lost before. I think that was when he fought Marab before that. So coming off his one loss, beat Figgy pretty handedly. Kind of just wrestle fucked him the whole time. Song Yadong also coming off beating. Okay, they're both coming off beating Figgy now that I think about it. Song Yadong manages to finish Figgy in round 2, I think. I think it was round 2. Manages to get him in the gilly. But, Song Yadong, dangerous striker. And then you got Chinny. I'm taking Song Yadong. I'm just going to get it out of the way. Song Yadong, I'm going to take. I don't know if Umar is just so good at surviving. Umar is chinny as fuck and gets dropped a lot, but he always manages to survive. And it's kind of crazy how good at cockroaching he is. But, so give me Song Yadong by majority decision. I'm going to take 48-47 majority decision for Song Yadong. I think his grappling's pretty good, or at least his defensive grappling. I think he's going to manage to keep this on the feet for long enough to win at least 3 of the rounds. I think he's definitely going to drop Umar at least once, if not more than once, because I think he's got really good striking. And like I said, Umar's literally been dropped by literally almost everybody he's fucking fought, at least in the UFC. That's at least worth a damn. So, give me Song Yadong by majority decision. I think he's back. Give him this win, he might be able to get into a title shot. Next, I think this is the one that's been confirmed. Is this Dan Hooker versus I think that's it on main events. Yep. All right, boys. Looks like that's it on main event, because I don't think either of these are the main event, or these two right here. I think they announced the main event for this. I just can't think of it. Same here. I think this is also the Dan Hooker versus that fucking France guy, which, by the way, what a dog shit main event, bro. How the fuck is Downfall Hooker, who's literally on a horrendous downfall and should be getting some, at least some up-and-coming prospect that deserves a chance to beat some unk, against some unranked fucking dude that fought on, the MVP card, I think? And he gets home field advantage? Dumb as shit. I hate that shit. But looks like that'll be it, guys. We'll have 3:30 coming up to save us soon. Quill and Salkild versus Gamrot should be a good fight. But we just got to get through this dog shit real fast. But those are all my predictions for Rodriguez and Medic for what I can do, and those are my future predictions for every UFC fight night that we have a main event announced for, at least on this little Google thing. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's probably a little bit of a shorter video. I actually have no idea what time the video's at. I never know when I say that. But I think it's a little bit of a shorter video, obviously, because not many fights I didn't just want to do the 3 fights and that be it, so that's why I did the rest of the fight night main events. Like I said, they're subjected to change, and I'm still going to be predicting those fight cards if they end up having enough people to predict. As of right now, I have no idea if this card will end up having enough people to predict. So, as of right now, yeah, like I said, do plan on still having predictions for those. This card's a 3 out of 10. I'll get a 4 out of 10, because these last 3 fights are bangers. I do think these last 2 fights are bangers, and I do know, I guess, a few people on the Promo League card, but I have no idea who the fuck these 2 people. Actually, I guess I know Robert Valentine. I don't know, fucking unlocked character. We haven't locked him yet. Bunch of those, don't like it, but 3:30 should be coming, and I know that card also doesn't look great for being a numbered event. It looks like Michael Morales versus Alisov. I forgot his fucking full name. You know the guy, the grapple guy. It might be on that card, which will slightly save it. That is at least a very good fight, so that might save us for the grace of God. But other than that, boys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see next, and I hope you guys have a good one.